All right, so today we're diving deep into the world of chess.
Ooh, exciting.
It is. We're going to be taking a look at the fascinating story of Ding Liren, the current world chess champion.
Yeah.
And, even if you're not a diehard chess fan,
Right.
stick with us because this one really has it all.
It does.
We're talking resilience, ambition, a touch of philosophy, and, of course, strategic brilliance.
It's true. And what makes it even more amazing is that Ding is the first Chinese player to ever win that classical world chess championship title.
Right.
It's historic. And, his journey to get there is really something special.
Definitely. So let's rewind a bit, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Right.
Ding's chess journey began in Wenzhou, China, when he was just 4 years old.
Wow.
Now, for those who might not know, Wenzhou isn't just any city. It's known for having a really vibrant chess scene,
Yes.
almost like a breeding ground for these incredible chess prodigies.
Exactly. And that environment played such a key role, in shaping Ding's early development.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And get this, he was even coached by the same mentor who trained Zhu Chen, the former women's world champion.
Oh, wow.
Talk about an amazing start, right?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, what a mentor to have.
Yeah, but it's not just, where he began. It's also how quickly he rose through the ranks.
Oh, yeah. He was a prodigy, for sure.
Yeah.
And by 2018, he achieved something remarkable.
Oh, yeah.
He became the first Chinese player to break the 2,800 ELO rating barrier.
Huge.
Yeah. For those who might not be super familiar with chess lingo,
Right.
the ELO system, that's how players are ranked. And getting over 2,800, well, that puts you in a very elite group.
Think about it. Seasoned club players, they're usually around 1,500.
Okay.
Strong amateurs might hit 2,000.
Right.
But to get to that 2,800 mark, you're talking about the very top grandmasters.
Yeah.
It's like joining this exclusive club of chess immortals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can already see, we're dealing with somebody special here.
Oh.
But it gets even more interesting. Okay, so picture this, a young Ding, already a force to be reckoned with, right?
I'm picturing it.
He goes on this unbelievable, unbeaten streak.
Wow.
100 games in a row
No way.
without a single loss.
That's almost unheard of.
It is. I mean, especially at those top levels of chess.
Right.
So this streak lasted from August 2017 to November 2018.
Okay.
And it was a clear sign that Ding had truly arrived on the world stage.
Yeah.
I mean, to stay undefeated for that long against that level of competition.
Yeah.
It just shows incredible consistency, mental fortitude, the ability to adapt to any opponent's style.
It really does. And it's funny, the only player who actually managed to break that streak
Oh, yeah?
was none other than Magnus Carlsen.
Wow.
The very player Ding would eventually dethrone for that world championship title.
It's like something out of a movie, right?
I know, right? It's like foreshadowing.
Totally. But of course, no champion's journey is without its challenges.
True.
And Ding's first attempt at the Candidates Tournament back in 2018.
Right.
Now, for those who don't know, the Candidates Tournament is that super grueling tournament
Yeah,
that determines who gets to challenge the reigning world champion.
exactly.
So his first attempt didn't quite go as planned.
Oh.
Yeah. He drew 13 out of his 14 games.
Huh.
And some critics, they started labeling his play as overly cautious.
I see.
But Ding's response to that criticism,
Yeah.
well, it really speaks volumes about his character and his determination.
Oh, so.
Well, he didn't just, back down or let it get to him.
Right.
He used it as fuel to improve.
He's one of those guys, huh?
Oh, yeah. And just a year later, he silenced those critics by winning the prestigious Sinquefield Cup.
Wow.
Yeah, and he did it with a phenomenal performance.
Impressive.
In fact, his rating performance during that tournament, it was even higher than his peak ELO,
Really?
reaching an astounding 28.45.
That's amazing.
It is. That Sinquefield Cup win, it was a real statement.
Yeah.
Showed the chess world that Ding wasn't just someone who could, grind out draws. He was a player capable of dynamic victories, decisive wins.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we come to the climax of his journey so far,
Right.
the 2023 World Championship match.
It was a match for the ages.
Oh, yeah.
Ding facing off against Ian Nepomniachtchi, another incredibly strong grandmaster.
Oh, absolutely.
The tension was just palpable.
You could feel it through the screen.
I know.
I mean, every move mattered.
Absolutely.
And after a series of incredibly close games,
Yeah.
it all came down to a rapid tiebreaker.
Oh, wow.
And Ding won it.
What a moment.
There's a steal.
It really was a historic moment.
Yeah.
Not just for Ding, but for China.
Right.
I mean, a new world champion had been crowned.
Mhm.
And the impact was felt, I think, throughout the global chess community.
It really was. But you know what I find so fascinating about Ding?
What's that?
Is that his story, it's not just about chess.
Oh, I agree with that.
He's a man with deep intellectual curiosity.
Yeah.
He's got this passion for philosophy
Uh-huh.
and literature.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. He's a big fan of Albert Camus.
Oh, wow.
You know, the existentialist philosopher.
Yeah, yeah.
And he even quoted Camus
Really?
after winning the world championship.
What did he say?
He said, if you can't win, you have to resist.
That's powerful.
It is, isn't it?
It really is.
And it just speaks to Ding's mindset.
Yeah.
He's not just playing chess, he's engaging in this philosophical battle.
I love that,
Yeah.
you know, you can actually see that philosophical influence in his play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's known for his resilience, right?
Oh, for sure.
His ability to stay calm under pressure and his willingness to fight even in those seemingly lost positions.
It's like he embodies that Camus quote
Yeah.
in every single game he plays.
It's amazing. And, you know, it's also a reminder that there's more to these top chess players than just their moves. They're complex individuals with diverse interests and passions. And I think that intellectual depth is part of what allows them to handle the immense pressure
of competing at that level.
Absolutely. But, you know, it wouldn't be a true deep dive if we didn't touch on some of the controversies, too.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So back in 2022, Ding found himself in a bit of a predicament.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he needed more rated games to qualify for the candidates tournament.
Right.
And the way he went about getting those games, well, it raised some eyebrows, let's just say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, to qualify for the candidates tournament, players need to participate in a certain number of officially rated games.
Okay.
And it's a system designed to make sure everything's fair, you know, prevent players from just showing up last minute.
Right.
So Ding participated in this tournament.
Yeah.
And some people thought it was a bit below his level.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it kind of sparked a debate about the rules.
Right.
And whether they were being properly followed.
Interesting. So people thought he was taking a bit of a shortcut.
Yeah, something like that.
But did Ding address this?
Oh, yeah. He defended his participation.
Okay.
Saying that, you know, he needed those games and that he played against strong opponents.
Right.
So it was a reminder that even at the top levels of chess, things aren't always so clear-cut.
Right. It's not always black and white.
Exactly. But let's shift gears a bit and talk about something else that Ding has been incredibly open about.
Okay.
His mental health.
Oh, yeah. This is a side of Ding that's not often talked about.
True.
But it's so important.
I agree.
You know, he's been very candid about the pressure.
Yeah.
The mental toll that comes with being a world champion.
Right.
I mean, he's talked about feeling burnt out.
Yeah.
Struggling with motivation.
No.
Even experiencing panic attacks.
It takes a lot of courage to speak openly about those sorts of things.
It really does.
Especially in a field where mental toughness is so important.
Yeah.
And what I think is so important about Ding's honesty is that it helps to destigmatize these issues. Not just in chess, but in all areas of life.
So true. It's a reminder that even the most brilliant minds, the people who seem to have it all figured out, they can struggle too.
They can.
And it makes his achievements all the more remarkable.
It really does. To reach that pinnacle of the chess world while dealing with those internal battles, that's amazing.
It's a testament to his strength and resilience.
Definitely. It makes you wonder, how does he do it?
I know, right?
How does he balance that immense pressure with the need to take care of his mental health?
Well, Ding himself has talked about the importance of building a strong team around him.
Okay.
You know, with top-tier coaches and access to all the latest technology.
Right, all the analysis tools.
Yeah, and that makes sense because the world of chess, it's constantly evolving.
It is.
And technology is playing an increasingly important role.
Yeah, both in training and analysis.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not enough to just be a brilliant strategist anymore. You need to be able to keep up with all the latest advancements. You got to analyze your games in depth.
Right.
Constantly learning.
Yeah, always improving.
And that's where Ding's humility comes in.
Okay.
And his desire for continuous improvement.
Yes.
He's not content with just resting on his laurels.
He's always pushing himself.
Oh, yeah. He's constantly seeking out new challenges.
Yeah, new ways to understand the game.
It's that relentless pursuit of excellence that really sets him apart.
It does. But, you know, it begs the question.
What's that?
what does the future hold for Ding Liren?
Right.
I mean, he's already achieved the ultimate goal in chess.
Becoming world champion.
Yeah. So what's next?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really makes you think, I mean, we have this image, right, of world champions as these untouchable figures.
Right.
But Ding's story, it reminds us that they're human.
They are.
You know, they have their own struggles, their own vulnerabilities.
Absolutely.
And it makes their achievements even more impressive.
I think so, too. It's that combination of extraordinary talent,
right,
unwavering dedication, and the willingness, to confront those challenges.
Both internal and external.
Exactly. That's what makes Ding so compelling.
He really is. He's not just a chess player.
Right.
He's an inspiration.
Totally. So as we wrap up our deep dive here into the world of Ding Liren, I think it's worth asking, what can we learn from his story?
What resonates with you?
Well, for me, it's that reminder that true success, it's not just about reaching the top.
Right.
It's about the journey, the continuous pursuit of improvement.
Yeah.
And that courage, to embrace challenges.
As opportunities for growth.
Exactly. Ding's story shows us that resilience, intellectual curiosity,
right,
a willingness to be vulnerable, those can lead to incredible achievements.
I love that. And, it's something we can all apply to our own lives.
I think so, too.
Whatever our passions are, our pursuits.
Ding's story reminds us that we all have that potential
to
achieve great things.
But it takes hard work.
It does.
Dedication. And the ability to learn from setbacks.
Absolutely. So here's a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
To leave you with. How might Ding Liren's approach to chess and to life inspire you to tackle your own challenges and pursue your passions?
With renewed vigor.
Exactly.
That's something to think about.
It is. And who knows? Maybe Ding's story will inspire some of you to explore the world of chess.
It's a fascinating world.
It is.
Until next time, fellow deep divers.
Keep exploring.
Keep learning.
And keep pushing yourself.
To be the best versions of yourselves.